Yeah, so I've been lucky enough, I think, that I've never felt inferior in the industry for being female.
I think the only issue I've had to deal with is once I had a male PR contact me, and he called me hun and babe and was quite patronising in a way, because obviously I don't know him, so that was a big thing for me.
I mean, you know, maybe apart from the odd meeting in the early days where a male client would ignore me and talk to my boss, you know, my male boss over the top, but I think that's on the out.
One of the biggest challenges that I had to work through, and I'm still trying to work through as of today, is to be taken seriously by, potential clients.
One of the biggest challenges I've had to overcome personally is that I'm quite an emotional person, which is often associated with being a woman. I think this is often perceived as a weakness, when in fact it's actually a strength.
The biggest challenge is probably getting people to understand what blogging is all about.
And one of the hardest things has been finding my niche and finding my tribe, if you like, of women that don't have children. It can be difficult to kind of fit in these days, because it's still expected of us that every woman will have a child, and that just isn't the case. 85% of women do have children, but that does mean that 15%, and growing rapidly, don't.
I think the only one I can think of would be stereotypes, the stereotypical view of a female blogger.
So can we drop all the kind of mumpreneur, mum boss stuff, and can we all just be women together?
I'm not sure that there is enough being done, but I hold women accountable for that as well as men. I'm not sure that this is just a problem of men versus women.
Slowly, I think so.
But I'm realistic about it, and I'm not worried, because if I look at the other major issues that I think have dogged the last century, racism, homophobia, they take decades to get right. And this is another one of those. Gender equality is an issue that will hopefully die out with generations.
I did sort of tell him that I wasn't comfortable and I wasn't going to work on him with the campaign because of that. But I don't really know how we can sort of build upon this unless we sort of have some sort of union, I guess, brought into account or something like that. But I think that's reflective of generally lad culture as opposed to anything else. So until lad culture is completely resolved, I think it's going to be hard to get it to that point.
At the end of the day, we're all just women together. Why do we have to have this label on us?
I hope that the true strength of females in power is realised, as I genuinely believe it will make the world a better place. Women are often categorised as being bitchy, which I think is very unfair. I've worked with lots of different women of different ages at different levels of power, and found the majority of them to be honest, inspiring and caring individuals.
My hope is that we will have to stop talking about gender inequality at all, because we will have a truly equal playing field.
I also hope that the blogosphere, the social influencer industry, continues to be inclusive, welcoming, and strays away from being the competitive industry it can be now.
I hope that we are taken seriously. That would be nice.
I hope that more of us will start to think like businesswomen.
So hopefully people will recognise emailing a blogger is like a business decision as opposed to a way to sort of get something done for free.
Well, my hope is that all females will be able to be confident, have the confidence to come out and just be who they are. We don't have to try and fit into a niche or look a certain way or say certain things. You can just have the confidence and the power to be who you want to be, and not have to fit into a niche at all if you don't want to.
I think number one, know yourself, know that you're unique, and know very clearly what is that skill you're offering.
Bit of a cliche, but self-belief. I think if you are going out there to create your own company or brand, self-belief is the one thing that will see you through, and you'll need it because you'll have to be resilient at times.
My advice for young females in the industry is that you must learn to accept that people will always be negative and critical. You must learn to ignore that as best you can and not let that change who you are and what you are doing to make other people happy.
Do what is true to you, because along down the line, if you've started with something that's inauthentic and fake and contrived, you'll lose track of what you're doing, you won't be able to continue, you'll get burnout, or it will just crop up as copying.
So yeah, be consistent, be confident in who you are, and don't follow other people, do your own thing, because nobody does you quite as well as you do.
You do you, whether that means being skinny or larger or gay or straight or a mom or a childless woman. You do you, and just celebrate who you are. You are who you are. Be proud of it. Own it, girl.
It's being heard. It's being unapologetically confident in who you are, in your opinions, in your goals, your hopes, your dreams.
It's education. We know that wherever females are educated, things are better for everybody.
It's all about knowing your worth, and I think that's reflective across blogging, it's reflective across in a workplace, it's reflective across relationships. If you don't recognise your own worth, you're never going to get paid the right amount, you're never going to get treated the right way, but by knowing your worth, it gives you that power to stand up to people, to call people out if they're treating you badly, to call people out if they're not respecting you. And that is just the most crucial thing, is to know what you're worth and to know that you deserve more.
And on a personal level, I guess it's that I feel confident and comfortable in my own skin and in my own ability, and I want that for every other woman out there as well.
A quote from G.D. Anderson sums this up. Feminism isn't about making women stronger. Women are already strong. It is about changing the way the world perceives that strength.
In a nutshell, female empowerment is basically having the confidence and the support to fulfill your potential as a woman.
Embracing what I have, using what I'm given, even the stereotypes, to my advantage.
My hope for my daughter is that she is strong and confident and feels that she has the power to express her opinions and to follow through on that and to not give up.